going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be doing those things where YouTubers they like rearrange Fortnite things like this. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of these into the categories that I think they are. A plus 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 being best and FF being the worst. So let's get right into it. Okay, straight off the bat, the OG racetrack. I think this was by Junk Junction. Yes. Okay. This. Wait. I can't remember where the OG racetrack was, but I don't really know where it was. However, I did like racing around, so I'll give this a C. Lonely Lodge. Back in like season let's say 6 or 4, I used to love landing in Lonely Lodge along with Snobby Shores. I did land Snobby Shores sometimes, but I didn't land there often. Okay. Wailing Woods, I would give an A plus plus plus, seeing that there's a maze. And I love how all the materials they would from the trees, you could always get so much wood there and you'd pretty much be stacked for the game. Same with Lonely Lodge, that tower right there, I would always land up there. The reason why I gave Snobby Shores an A is because it's like at the edge of the map and it's out of like storm mostly. And I didn't really know this existed. Wait, is this by the motel? Yeah, this is by Junk Junction. Okay, I'm gonna move that up then. Okay, this was the Paradise Palms racetrack. I used to go there all the time and I would use little ATKs and my friends would race around the track. So I'm gonna put that up by Lonely. I never really landed Tilted, and when it became Dark Tilted, I kind of stayed away from it. So I'll give that a D. Tilted Town. Okay, I used to do so much memes in Tilted Town. So I'm gonna give that an A. No, I'm gonna give it an A plus. Anarchy Anchors. Okay, this was an amazing place to land back in like season 3 and season 4 until the meteor hit, of course. So season 3, amazing. I loved the place. Just couldn't stay. I don't really know where this is. Oh no, I think this was over by the edge of the map. I used to go here and we'd hide in the containers. Fatal Fields. Okay. This is another one of my A plus pluses because I absolutely love Fatal Fields and I was very sad when it left. Shifty Shafts. I used to go Shifty Shafts sometimes, so I'll give it an A. Just because of how complex the mine shafts are and it doesn't really give that much good loot. Tomato Temple. Okay. Tomato Temple was a good place, but the only thing wrong with it was the fact that it was next to the volcano, and so many people would land at the volcano, and then they'd come down to Tomato Temple, and then I would die at Tomato Temple, so I'm gonna give that an A. Frosty Flights had airplanes, so I'm just gonna give that a B because it was really an open area, and there wasn't really that much looting spots. Happy Hamlet. I didn't really like Happy Hamlet, honestly. I'm gonna give that an E because I never landed there, only for challenges. Okay, Junk Junction. I love Junk Junction. I really wish it would just come back. Okay, so now that I'm seeing all of this, I kind of want to put Lonely up there and Tilted Town up there too because I loved Tilted Town. And honestly, Shifty Shafts could go there, and I would put Frosty Flights down here because there was really nothing special. I mean, this did have good loot, and so did this. So there. I really hated Lazy Lagoon, seeing that everybody would just land there right away, and then people would knock down the boat, or they would shoot cannons, or they just land off to the side and shoot you with an AR from the side. So I'm gonna give that by Happy Hamlet. Moisty Palms. I only liked Moisty Palms because of the healing bubble. It was really nice. Yeah, see, look, you got the purple bubble. I'm pretty sure that gave you shields. I really liked Moisty Palms, so I'm gonna put that up by an A plus. Lazy Links, I used to go there with my old friends all the time, so I'm gonna give that an A plus. Outskirts Place was amazing because I really loved the big chair. My friends would pretend that we were just like doing role plays over here, and we would build a base on the chair in mid game. So I'm gonna give that like a B. Starry Suburbs, I really didn't like this place at all. I would never land there because so many people would land there for the golden tactical submachine gun. It was really annoying. Sunny Steps was an okay place. Once again, it was by the volcano, so a lot of people ended up going there late game. I liked the Viking Village because of the boat hanging off of the edge. It was very unique. And then the rifts had a nice escape path, so I'm gonna give that an A with the other things. All right, let's talk about Moisty. Moisty Mire was an amazing place, so I'm gonna put that up by an A plus because I liked it, but not that much. Back when I was a little sweaty, I would go to Retail Row, but now I'm a memer and I don't really like to go to populated places unless I'm doing a meme. It's a good memeing place, even in present season, season 4, chapter 2, whatever it is. Okay, Greasy Grove, 100% without a doubt should have came back, but it didn't. That's really annoying. Pueblo Village was an okay place. I never really landed there, and a ton of people said that Sweats landed there, so I really hesitated to land there. I liked the Hero Mansion, but not that much because it was more towards the end of the map, and there was like a plane in the basement, which I would take. But I would really never escape out of the place alive, so I'm gonna give that a B. Same with the villain layer, except that the villain layer I just liked a bit more because the face. I liked the face, okay? And then I also liked the mountain right next to it. I'm pretty sure it was like the one with all those little birch trees. There's an image going to be up showing where it is, like right here. But that was one of my favorite landing spots because there were shopping carts up there. Summer Party Beach Pool. Oh my gosh, tongue twister. I never landed there, so. The original Tilted Towers was okay, so I'm gonna put that up there. Paradise Palms was also okay, but I didn't really like it that much, seeing that there was the tall buildings and some people just start knocking it down and I would fall to my death. I love Pleasant Park. I still do until it became Doom's Domain, which kind of sucks, but I would give that a really good rating. Haunted Hills was an okay place, but they had to ruin it by taking it away, so I'm gonna give that an A. I never really landed at the motel. I just it was there for me. I didn't really care. Dusty Depot, I would say, is one of the OG areas that a lot of people landed back then, and it's honestly an amazing place until the meteor came and made it Dusty Divot. But even then, it had hop rocks, so it was still a good place. Pandora. Oh my gosh. Pandora from Borderlands crossover, I didn't really like because of the texture. It would confuse me sometimes, but it was still good because of like the money thing. Loot Lake, the original Loot Lake was good. I love the island in the middle. Kevin Floating House Island, I didn't like this at all. A lot of people would land there. It's annoying. John Wick's same thing. I didn't land there at all that much. The Lucky Bridge. Okay, For one, I love Lucky Landing, and this would be like my second stop after Lucky Landings. So I'm gonna put it at a B because I didn't really go there. The river, there was a lot of bushes along the river, so I would hide out in the bushes. The hot springs, I didn't even know this existed. Polar Peak. Polar Peak's either between a C or a D because I don't really like Polar Peak because, like, you know, it's just Polar Peak. I'm gonna put it at a C. Castle ruins. What is this? What? This existed? What? Ah, yes, the stadium. I remember pulling an amazing thing there. It was like on a hoverboard, and I did like a backflip, hit somebody with a shotgun. It was really cool. So that memory kind of gives it a B because it's amazing. Oh, the retail row rift zone. Oh, it was okay. Oh, not the Greasy Grove though. Definitely not the Greasy Grove. Oh my gosh, no. The taco time stuff, that was so annoying. The open soccer stadium was an okay place. I'm not sure why they had to ruin it by taking it out, but I'm just gonna give it a D. Flush Factory, one of my favorite places. I would always land up by the corners. Ruined Retail Row. I hated the fact that they ruined Retail Row. It was so sad. Salty Springs was not one of my favorite places because of all of the sweats there. So I'm just gonna give Salty Springs a D. Okay, so the Bouncy Loot Lake. Okay, I absolutely loved the Bouncy Loot Lake. Leaky Lake was okay. I wouldn't say it was amazing. I just didn't like the big hole in the center and the whirlpool and all that. It was just not that good. Neo Tilted, I love the tunnels. That's what gives it a B. Otherwise, it would be a D because you would just go around in the tunnels. I would troll people. I would go in the tunnel and then I would go out of the tunnel this way and then I'd go back in. It was fun. Mega Mall was an okay place. I wouldn't say it was the best because it did take over one other place. I forgot its name. But Mega Mall deserves a C because of its ginormous stuff, and once again, I think a D because of the tubes. Loot Lake 0 point. Okay, this was one of the most interesting points to me. It was very odd that there was the thing in the middle of Loot Lake and it was gonna explode. Okay, so the factories, that is an OG place that they put back in near Dusty Divot. Well, when they froze time before the meteor hit, and then they made the meteor hit the Loot Lake, and then a lot of stuff happened. So I would put the factories as a C because it was like back in time. Ruined Tilted Towers, I didn't really like the ruined stuff. The visitor's lair where he built the rocket, that was kind of cool to see like the stages of the rocket being built. The gas station, I didn't really know where this was. Desert Outpost. Where is this? Oh, yes, this place. It was like a bridge, a broken bridge. I usually went there sometimes. Ah, yes, Middle Finger Mountain. This was a very interesting place, and it got its amazing name too. So, Baller Outpost. Okay, I used to go there sometimes, not really that much. Okay, this was like the old soccer stadium, so I'd just put it next in like in the A area because there was so much cool stuff. Fork knife. I used to land at the fork and the knife a lot. The pirate fort. I hated the pirate forts. The frozen meteor was another amazing place, and the monster skeleton too. Except there was a lot of people that landed there, so I'm gonna put it right there. The frozen lake. Wait, which one is this? Oh, this was Greasy Grove. I hated this because every day I just wanted it to melt. The prison, I can't say the prison was good because there's nothing there, to me at least. So I'm just gonna put it at an F because I didn't really land there. I didn't really like it. The club, I didn't really land there either. The Loot Lake when it had the butterfly event, that was amazing because you got to see like the little pieces of Kevin right there. And then the futuristic Loot Lake too because there's just so many cool things because I thought that they were rebuilding the cube, which I'm pretty sure they were. So I'm gonna put that up at an A. Okay, Risky Reels. I absolutely loved Risky Reels. I don't know why they had to need to remove it. Sky platforms weren't really that my popular thing. They were more of a, I'll land there sometimes, only when I need to like get out. Pressure plant. I landed there quite a bit, but not as much. Tomato Town. I used to love Tomato Town. I would land there all the time, but then it became the Tomato Temple, and it just kind of ruins that amazing Tomato Town feeling. So I would put Tomato Town above the Tomato Temple. Lucky Landing was another place that I you would always find me at because I really thought that Lucky made the place lucky. The movie production studio was a pretty hot spot for me. I would land there a couple of times, but not really that much. In the RV park, I never really landed there. I would always just kind of be like running through it, use the campfire maybe, or go up in the barn. The block I would say is very interesting because it would change every day, I think, and I loved to see what it had new. The volcano, I just didn't like the volcano. I never did. The lava did damage. I was a bot. Softy's ice cream shop. I would remember camping out in there and I would get a kill every now and then. Truck and Oasis. I never really landed at Truck and Oasis. The abandoned farm? What? Where? Oh, this place. Yeah. Okay, I think it deserves its place because I never landed there. Slipstream stations. Okay. This would be a common spot where I would go because I loved going in slipstreams. The northern houses. Snowy racetrack. Mm-mm. This was very difficult to navigate through, and I just didn't really like it when you had to do the baller challenge with it. The convenience store. Also didn't really go there that much. The Hut Watch. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that existed. Expedition Outpost. Okay. I loved going to the Expedition Outposts because I would like just it was fun to me to like just hide out in little places and wait for people to come to me. The corrupted areas were never my favorite because there was the cube monsters and then the shadow cubes, and it was just annoying because people would just come out of nowhere and kill you. The Rocky Umbrella was near the fork knife. It was pretty cool. No, actually, it wasn't near the fork knife. It was all the way up by the motel. But I still liked it, so I'm gonna give it a B. The animal statues. I used to land at the llama at Junk Junction, and I didn't really know the fox was over by Lucky or the crab, but I think it deserves its place in a B. And then the second animal statues with the rabbit, pig, and llama. Well, the llama wasn't really amazing. I'm just gonna put it um at the same place as the originals. Dino Park wasn't really a hotspot for me. It was more of a place where I would just go if I needed metal because the dinosaurs were made out of metal. The the Moai heads. They were a good source of brick for me. And then the last thing, the junkyard. Okay. The junkyard, I used to land there quite a bit because of all the metal that it had to give. And there you have it. I rated these just out of like my uh my perspective of how they look. So like maybe none of this is true to you, but to me it's pretty accurate, I guess. But I get to change this color. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Anyways, there you have it. I rated all the places. I'm gonna end this video right now. Unfortunately, I didn't have any clips from like season 4, 2, or 3 from me because I started late season 4. So if I didn't know what some of these were, then that's probably the case. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.